Hey y'all, it's your good sis Erica Vane back again with some Queen Sugar content by way of the season 6 trailer. Let's break it down. The Bordelon family will be back on your television screens again on September 7th, 2021 for the start of season 6. Shout out to Ava DuVernay and all of the creatives, crew, and cast behind Queen Sugar after a monumental season 5. Got to the heart of a lot of major issues and had very dynamic and dope interpersonal conversations framed around the pandemic and how this particular family and community in St. Joseph Parish, Louisiana, handled the pandemic as well as its effect on all the personal relationships beautifully. I really feel like season 5 of Queen Sugar was truly a masterclass in filmmaking for television. It went back to, I think, what captivated me from season 1. The pilot episode of Queen Sugar, when you first saw it, it felt like a film on TV, which for me revolutionized what I saw or imagined for TV. TV shows typically look like a TV show, and a film typically looks like a film. And Queen Sugar's pilot was one of the first times that I was like, oh, wait, no, this is a whole film that they're giving us in a television slot. And I really feel like season 5 of Queen Sugar, they did the same. So going into season 6, I definitely think that we are going to see more of that. They went right back into production after finishing season 5, which is how we are getting this season only 5 months after season 5 ended. Shout out to them. But let's get into this trailer, and if you want to watch the trailer in full, I will have it linked in the description box down below. So the 1-minute trailer opens up with us seeing the guys, Hollywood, Ralph Angel, and Prosper. Seem like they are gathering at the spot. Hollywood's spot is finally open. We've gotten through and started to open back up. Then we get to see Ra and Darla. We know by the end of season 5, Darla was pregnant, and now we see her further along. I am so excited for this. We definitely went through some very interesting beats with Ralph Angel and Darla as they were solidifying their family. They got married last season. They allowed Blue to move to Washington, D.C. so that he can go to a very high magnet prestigious school for gifted kids. And now they're welcoming a new baby into the fold. This is going to be a great conversation in and of itself because both Darla and Ralph Angel weren't in a great place when they had Blue, and they spent a lot of his formative years, his early years, away from him due to certain life decisions that they had. Darla was on drugs, Ralph Angel was in prison, and now they get to have their do-over. So I am totally anticipating seeing the ups and downs of what this potential do-over looks like and how they plan to be different with their second child. We're also going to get to see a lot more from Prosper this season as we welcome his daughter into the scene. She's coming to check on him and to be with him, and I'm very excited to see this new face on the cast. There's quite a bit of new faces being added into the mix. Charley is seen when we see her first in the trailer looking very happy while talking to Aunt Vi, but then also looking very incognito when going to meet up with Davis. So it's safe to say that they are keeping their reunion on the low. They are hiding it because they have been through a lot. Last season was definitely a full circle moment. I thought that the conversations that they had around his infidelity, around their breakup, around that public spectacle that was the fallout from the girl and the illegitimate child, like all of those things, like the conversation that they had around that last season was so amazingly done. It was so beautifully done. We got to see Davis in a way where he was completely open, completely vulnerable, and you had seen a change, but it was a genuine one. So he hasn't been a character that we've been able to see a lot through the series as we progress from season 1 through season 5. However, when we arrived at the points that we see his revelation, his change in season 5, I 100% believe it, even though we didn't get to see it all happen on screen. Which begs the question of why they hide in their relationship now. When we see Nova, she seems like she's entertaining a new boo or a new potential boo. Now, I got questions about what's going on with Calvin. By the end of season 5, we saw him turn himself in. If you have missed anything from season 5, or you just want a brief refresher or catch up, I have my Queen Sugar playlist link for you in the description box down below, as well as in this card right above, so you can catch up on all of my breakdowns from all the major moments of season 5 as you rewatch. Then we get to see Charley be propositioned for running for state senator, so we can see her political aspirations may be growing this season. And when we get to see Micah, I'm excited. Oh my God, the beats that we get from Micah in this trailer, they speak more to his evolution as a young man, his coming of age story. And in this season, we're going to see him go through conversations and thoughts and feelings around his sexuality. And I'm really, really excited to see that. It is very safe to say that this season is going to bring more laughs and more tears as we see Raj struggle with making the financial payments on the farm. We know that he wasn't able to bring the crop in last season due to the pandemic. We see him in the trailer make a few wrong decisions that potentially put him back in the crosshairs of law enforcement, which is never good. So we may see Raj lose the farm, which I'm hoping we don't. Like, I know we don't want to play this card, and they have not wanted to play this card from the very beginning, but Charley, can you catch us up on these payments so we don't lose this thing on farm? And surprise, surprise, Parker is back in this season, which means that Highway is back up and on the table for conversation. Charley's going to have to strap up her boots and go back to fighting for the parish so that they don't decimate it with their construction and capitalistic ideals. In addition, we also are seeing Prosper at the doctor's, so clearly we're going to get a diagnosis that's not going to be that great, and it'll be a little bit stressful to the family and friends. We see Jacob Landry pop back up again, so that ever-present looming issue of the Landrys will be returning, and it was great to have a little bit of a break from them once we were able to stop the Highway last season, so I can only imagine the stress and drama that he is going to bring. We see moments of Blue, so we know that he will be in this season, even though he is away in Washington, D.C. for school. We'll have a couple of appearances from him as they set up the baby's nursery and prepare for that. Overall, I'm very, very excited for season 6 of Queen Sugar. They, again, just really do a phenomenal job of storytelling in such a cinematic, nuanced, and beautiful way. And the hours that I get to spend watching Queen Sugar are just moments that I truly love and become very sacred moments of my week. So, if you haven't already, catch up on Queen Sugar. You can watch full episodes right now on OWN with the Watch OWN app. I have the link to the trailer if you want to watch the full entire trailer in the description box down below, as well as my Queen Sugar playlist so that you can catch up on season 5. It's your girl Erica Vane. Hit that subscribe button so that you can join the tribe and you don't miss an upload. I will be breaking down season 6 of Queen Sugar when it returns on September 7th, as well as live tweeting and posting on social. So follow me on all social media platforms or your favorite social media platform at ericavane.com, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.